Morning, guys. Yeah, it's still cold as hell out here, and I got a t-shirt on. Go figure. Adrenaline's running a little bit, so is a little bit of a you know, insanity going on inside my head. When I hear fire, I go nuts. We got the Santa Anas. Santa Anas means we got the adverse weather condition going through Southern California and blowing through from east to west. And with that kind of wind, and sometimes if there's heat involved, is during the daytime we get hot winds. And when we do get those hot winds, we get fires again. Every time we get the Santa Ana condition being pops through, doesn't matter what time of year it is, we get fire. And according to the incidents, I'm getting information. Local stations had said we had over 300 acres. That was around 1 o'clock in the morning. So now we've got the Franklin fire. 853 acres building. Zero containment. I'm trying to get the fire maps going on so I can see what this bastard looks like. But I know it's in the Malibu Canyon area. I just haven't got a fire map on this son of a bitch. Uh, Franklin fire. What is it? The Franklin? Yeah. Franklin fire. Ain't that nice? Uh, well, that's not helping me much. They haven't got the information loaded up on Cal Fire just yet. Just only a little bit of statistical, but not the actual maps that they've got. So this is going to be a pain in the ass. It's 2:12 in the morning, West Coast time. It is the 10th of December, 2024. Sorry about not getting that stuff going right now as it is. And anytime I keep thinking and hearing about fire, I have to check things out. Los Angeles County fire map. Uh, I'm just waiting for the computers to give me the necessary information right now because I need it. I need that information. Uh, some days like this, I wake up and I'm asking myself, what am I doing up this early in the morning? Usually I'd probably not wake up, just sleep the night away. Oh, too much political crap going through the night to the area. I've heard on some of the other independents that the reviews for the major stations out there are going downhill, except for maybe one station that was still a pain in the ass. And right now, on YouTube.
Did anybody catch the number? Yeah, that's where they're gonna meet up. I think. Ironically, gas stations can be somewhat safe because they are protected. Yeah, it's happened too fast for any plan to really work. I think they're doing a good job from what I hear.
This is on YouTube right now.
ironically, at gas stations, I gotta mute that for a sec. At gas stations, like you don't generally fear that the pumps will explode because they have a little nozzles, and many of them still have halon in them, which is a chemical which suppresses fire because it'll deprive it of oxygen, so it puts it out like that. So the stores won't be protected by it, but the pumps often are. So unless there's like a fireball or rolling like giant log that rams into them, they'll go psh, and they'll put themselves out. So sometimes they actually, like, the firefighters will assemble near these things.
Oh,
There's a bunch of Paradise that survived, but the store is burned.
Report Battalion 3 down here at Malibu, PCH, right there on the west side. It jumped there across from Pepperdine. In addition, I've been trying to get a hold of Gillette staging with no luck. If you could get a hold, if there's anything in that staging, send them down here, including water tenders. PCH and Webb. Operation staging has been moved to PCH and Webb. I was your staging manager. I am now at PCH and Webb.
Okay, we've got a new update.
What's your designator?
Okay, it's nothing we haven't heard. Okay, friends, I think I've stabilized the stream. Are we okay, or are we both?
Copy that.
Yeah.
Code staging at PCH and Webb.
Okay. Thank you so much, Andrew. And if that construction has been built and it's not safe, yeah, these Santa Anas are full. I mean, these are like taster Santa Anas. These are samplers. It can get way worse than this. We've had 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts out here, but you could have 70. You can have 75s easy.
I see. Go for operations on command.
I'm not saying you're lucky, but it could be worse.
it never surprises me. Never surprises me.
Relocated to Pierce College, and then
It never.
This is the last half hour. We're gonna go back 3.
How many large animals?
27. Fish. That's what
It never surprises me about the ones.
50 to 75 to start off with.
Oh God. Okay, there's a lot.
Okay, utilize the residents' trailers if they've got them.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I copy that. We'll make do in confirming. I know it's not.
Oh, the fires.
I heard Helco talking to you regarding their order. We just need to make sure that the Quebecs are here at first light. Okay, we'll try to get you assistance from Animal Control. They're not going to be able to help with those numbers.
Okay, citizens.
Yeah, I understand. We'll take what they can assist with, and we'll make do with other means.
Okay, citizens. If you have animal trailers and like you're nearby, you may want to call the non-emergency number and volunteer the trailer.
So damn small.
You may have to give your keys to somebody else, but you could be a hero.
Hey, Ops, I see.
Yeah, thanks, Brett.
Go for operations.
Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't burn this off.
Strike team has changed. You got 1551 Alpha. You can scratch 1528 Charlie. You're going to get 9325 Charlie. 9325 Charlie and stay in place.
Yeah, Karen. Yeah, I agree. There's budget.
Okay, so
California needs help.
51 Alpha, VNC, and 9325 Charlie.
Considering what they've got right now and how fast this spread, I think they are doing a good job. You know, right now, California could definitely improve. They need a lot more nighttime helicopters, that's for sure.
Give me a name and contact. That'd be super helpful for animal control by way of cell.
Okay. Is a new start in Fillmore?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you, Bob.
when I can address that, I'll relay that in.
Uh,
go direct with you under cell.
Let's check it out. The Burlington. Okay.
Hey, additionally,
we hadn't had.
you've got a lot of single resources that were on the first and second.
We hadn't
At
had.
some point, if we can right size this and get them back to the stations and replace with strike teams, that would be helpful for LA. Okay.
Failures.
The best thing right now is I'm going to take a snapshot, send it to your phone. I know it's not accurate, but it's pretty good, and someone there, your command post, can try to straighten that out for me.
Okay, the laptop don't die.
Okay, we're just getting pushed to get some of that IA resources back into
Coastal, on the other hand.
for coverage. If you're able to replace them with the strike teams.
Uh,
We have to turn off the webcam.
Yeah, I copy that. As of now, I got 5 strike teams minimum.
getting too old.
They haven't shown up yet, so and I got a lot of work up here on the coast.
Getting too old for.
Operation Battalion 18 priority track.
Rambling.
Battalion 18 go. I'm here at 3664 Mesa Road. I do have some homes that are going to be impacted here.
Always suppresses me.
Some resources I can use them up here.
Okay.
Okay, Battalion 18, go to Division Papa. Work through Division Papa, and like I said, I got strike teams that are ordered up, reporting to the coast staging. They just haven't showed up yet. But take that to Division Papa.
Street view for Sweetwater, but
I'll go. B1.
at least there's some swimming pools.
Copy.
I can suck them out.
At least one home seems to have burned down there, unfortunately.
It's call for you. Looks like you got a strike team coming from the north, down PCA, so they should be on you pretty quick. Okay, the strike team coming from the. Hey, what? How does that Malibu PCH where it jumped look? Is that my priority? Is that down towards the east by Sweetwater?
Not arguing at this moment, not arguing.
What did they-
Hold your staging engine just for a few minutes to help with some structure protection. I had an immediate need. I'm sitting here at the Chevron station. Is there any additional needs up at the Malibu Road further north?
Maybe they should get some fireboats. Mr. Limbrough, do you think?
Malibu Road is the priority right now, and I also have Battalion 18 that's working over towards Sweetwater. I told him to go direct to Papa and for the request for needs.
Look back at Fox 11, please go and like and subscribe there.
Operation 11 to 20 liter.
I'm not sure, West End. It was called a brush fire.
20 liter, go for operations.
It was called a brush fire.
11 20 liter. Just about coming on scene. Where would you like us to? Would you like us to go to staging? What location would you like us to report?
This is live from their helicopter again. I guess.
Direction are you coming from? We're coming up PCH from the south, going north.
Wish they'd show a compass. A little disoriented.
Get a hold of Battalion 18
I think it's looking east,
on
southeast.
B8. Battalion 18 either on B8 or Command B1 until he has this strike.
That small portable television there. Oh, the fire pad from Amazon.
Was talking
There's
about
almost
that
100 large
it's
animals
obviously
that
going to be
travel.
very chaotic. That shot doesn't
Okay.
look too chaotic, but it's a different sense when you're on the ground. What those roads look like, given all of the people, we don't have a count yet, but the number of people who are told to evacuate mandatorily.
Well, you just think about it also. You're driving and you look out the window and you see that.
Yeah, no,
That's scary.
yeah, and as we saw from Gabrielle, the Pepperdine student who did shelter in place at the library, with the backdrop of just the glow of the fire, that's very scary. So Vladimir said, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get off campus. But university officials are saying, please shelter in place here. This is the safest place for you. We
Thank
don't
you.
want you out on the roads. You can understand that as well. And again, where those students are sheltering in place, those are fire-resistant buildings. 2 buildings on campus built for this.
And you kind of understand everybody's perspective in this and why they're making their choices that they are.
I
So
can't do
that
them all
is
for
the
this shit.
real-time view of what Pepperdine University looks like. We're obviously focusing a lot on Pepperdine University right now as we're talking to students there, etc. But Pepperdine is not the only part of Malibu that is impacted by this. And frankly, some of the areas surrounding Pepperdine are probably getting it a lot worse right now. That's likely where structures are burning right now and have already burned. Pepperdine so far does not see any sort of structural loss or anything like that, and the flames are not right up against Pepperdine, although not all that far away as we pan there. But any of we look at this when we turn to the day side, and those properties there, um, you know, are in real danger, if not already dealing with some burning. I mean, it's clear that the ridge here is on fire. Right immediately below, we don't know, but there's not a whole lot to stop this thing right now.
Yeah, and that's the worst the news that we are reporting as we check city of Malibu, brush fire, road closures in Malibu. So more closures for PCH. PCH is closed from Las Flores to Coral Canyon. Las Virgenes is closed from Mulholland to PCH. So the road closures are just stacking up. Earlier there was about 3 road closures that we were able to report: Canyon Road, Malibu Canyon, and PCH between Coral Canyon and Carbon Canyon. Now PCH is closed from Las Flores to Coral Canyon. Las Virgenes is closed from Mulholland to PCH. This is from the city of Malibu. There's also evacuation centers, Alex, for large animals. Those are ones at Pierce College in Woodland Hills. The other is in the Pacific Palisades.
And so when you start doing these road closures, you're talking about Canaan Road, you're talking about Malibu Canyon, you're talking about all these areas, then you really start impacting some of the nearby communities like the city of Calabasas, the city of Agora Hills, even if they're not under direct threat, people that live there, that's part of their commute, the way that they go, that's going to be impacted as well. You think about the potential commute for tomorrow morning too. Anybody that travels on PCH, people that use these canyons to get to work, all the rest of that is all going to be impacted as well. So the bigger this thing gets, the more people impacted, and the more it's going to impact, Southern California tomorrow. You just think of that just from an air quality perspective, the amount of smoke that's coming out of this thing that's going to be felt all over the place. But all of those things are relatively minor compared to the imminent potential serious threat in terms of life for the homeowners that live in the direct path of this thing, and of the structures, businesses, shops, homes, churches, retreats, all of it in the potential line of danger here. And as we bring back in our meteorologist Adam Kruger, who's with us now as we approach the 2:30 a.m. mark in the middle of the night as our coverage continues. Adam, the growth of this fire has been extraordinary. I gotta think it's at least 1,000 acres right now, and that's something that's happened in just a matter of about 3 hours.
I even recorded myself. What's the address of somebody needing evacuation? We want to know. No, I'm not in the area. I'm actually in Northern California. I'm supposed to take a train home tomorrow. Well, today. Just lost contact with the guy. Seeing people need to evacuate. Yeah, I'm in Southern County. Yuba County.
Okay, so right now, one of the tubers,
I'll tell you guys later.
one of the tubers right now are, she's from Northern California, right?
Real mild because
Catherine's World.
I did not feel it with Reno today, but
It's confusing right now. I know. I got on my pad. I've got Fox Los Angeles.
I go to a certain
Good
restaurant,
morning, LA.
I don't think happens, and
She's monitoring Los Angeles County fire right now in Southern California area. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'll probably be doing trademark at this point over here, but in my own links and my YouTube, in my own stations, I'm going to be doing this. Here we go again, boys and girls.